Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new or simply not yet subscribed, I'm Brittany, and definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. And we're going to dive straight into our topic for the day. So in the rural county of Elkhorn, Wisconsin, lies the 17-mile stretch of road known as Bray Road. This road dates back to colonial times, when it was once known as the King's Highway. And here it's said that a fearsome creature lurks, known as the Beast of Bray Road. The creature is said to be bipedal and around 6 feet tall with grayish-brown fur. Its face is said to resemble that of a wolf, and its ears are pointed. It's said to have these shiny yellow eyes and will sit back on its haunches or kneel like a man. The creature was also spotted in Racine, Walworth, and Jefferson counties in the 80s and 90s. However, most of the accounts place the creature on Bray Road. And this is what obviously gave the creature its name. The first encounter would go like this. Mark Shackleman was a night watchman at a Catholic convent known as St. Coletta. And this is actually the same St. Coletta where Rosemary Kennedy was sent after her father, Joseph Kennedy, had her lobotomized for agitated depression to combat her violent mood swings in 1941. If you want me to do an entire deep dive on the Kennedy family, make sure you like this video. Anyways, one night around midnight in 1936, Shackleman was walking through the fields near the school when he would see something on top of a nearby Native American burial mound. The creature looked wolf-like, but it was standing on 2 legs and was clawing at the ground. Shackleman decided to get a better look. So he got closer to the creature and then it ran. The next morning, he would tell his wife about what he saw. And he would say that the creature's thumbs and little fingers, like pinkies, appeared shriveled. They were a lot shorter than all of the other fingers on the creature's hands. So Shackleman decided to return to the burial mound. And he would see like the marks, like raking marks in the dirt. So then night came and he decided to return again. There it was, the same creature. This time, however, it didn't run. It stood and looked at Shackleman. He said that the creature stood almost 7 feet tall, and it was covered in dark or black hair and smelled like rotten meat, like death. The creature made a sound that was like a 3-syllable growl. It was low and mean, something like Gadra, with an accent on the 2nd syllable. Shackleman didn't know what to do, so he would pray to God to save him. And then the creature turned and slowly walked away. Some believe that what he saw was a hellhound. The growl of a hellhound was once described by writer Bob Trubshaw as a halfway station between articulate speech and silence. It was filled with emotion and power, but it utterly lacked reason. Others think of what the creature had said, the Gadara, and this shares a resemblance to Gadara, which is a site that is mentioned in the Bible. It's a location in Judea where Jesus exorcised a demon possessing a man, where Jesus had exorcised a demon-possessed man coming from the tombs. And this creature was clawing at a burial mound. So maybe there is some connection that lies there. Let me know what you think in the comments. Shackleman never saw this creature again. And even though the sightings of the Beast of Bray Road go back to the 1930s, most encounters happened from 1989 to 1992. Most people have seen this creature by accident or simply driving past it while it was hunting or scavenging. The creature might look monstrous, but there's not actually any evidence of it hurting a human. However, it has been spotted with carcasses of small animals. Locals say the Beast of Bray Road is some sort of a werewolf. However, some cryptozoologists actually believe that it's closer related to Bigfoot type creatures. The creature may actually date back to when Wisconsin's first settlers came to the area. They would speak of canine-like creatures, but these creatures would end up vanishing completely. Beast of Bray Road may be covered in fur, but the creature is described as man-like. The creature is said to be very muscular. It's been seen running and walking on both its hind legs and all fours. In the 1980s, there were several accounts where the creature would make contact with cars, leaving behind large scratch marks on the trunks and doors of the vehicle. On one account, a woman talks about a large wolf-like creature with crimson eyes that had followed her back into her car after she had got out to see what she had hit. The creature left claw marks on the back passenger side door. But people don't only encounter this creature at night. Others have seen a large wolf-like creature crawling around the cornfields on all fours during the day. And one even said that they saw the creature chase a deer. Another account with the creature goes like this. Now, I found this report in a book titled Freaky Folklore by Carmen Carrion, and I'm going to read it exactly how it's written. Julie grabbed the steering wheel tightly, her knuckles turning white. Panic rose in her chest as she glanced at the fuel gauge. The needle dropped to E. Her car sputtered and died, the engine giving one last wheezing gasp before falling silent. Son of a, she swore under her breath. She was alone, stranded in the middle of nowhere. As Julie peered out the window, a shape in the ditch caught her eye. A large, dark figure crouching on all fours, obscured by the shadows. It was eating something. The wet, tearing sounds reached her ears. Julie froze in place, her heart pounding. What was that thing? It seemed human-like, with bulging muscles under matted fur, but the head, it had a wolf's snout and jagged teeth, dripping with blood. The creature looked up, fixing its gaze on the car. A menacing growl rumbled in its throat as it prowled towards her, advancing with an animalistic lope. No, this can't be real. I must be hallucinating. Julie fumbled for her phone with trembling fingers and dialed 911, choking back a sob. The dispatcher's voice grounded her as the creature circled her car, snarling. Stay calm, help will come, you're not alone. Julie repeated the words in her head like a mantra, struggling to keep the panic at bay. The creature let out a bone-chilling howl, as if sensing her fear. She gripped the phone tightly, her only lifeline in this waking nightmare. The beast was out there, watching and waiting, hungry for its next meal. And she was afraid that would end up being her. Minutes crawled by like hours. Julie huddled in the driver's seat, listening to the creature's heavy breaths outside, its claws scraping against the metal, and she flinched at every strike. In the distance, she could hear the faint wail of sirens. Julie wept in relief as red and blue lights flashed through the trees, illuminating the road. The sheriff's patrol car pulled up behind hers, and an officer stepped out. Miss, are you all right? His gaze shifted to the hulking figure beside her car. The sheriff drew his gun in one smooth motion. Freeze! Put your hands up and get on the ground now. The creature let out a roar, lips peeling back to reveal dagger-like teeth. It crouched, ready to pounce. A gunshot split the air. The creature shrieked in pain, clutching its arm. In this moment of distraction, the sheriff fired again. The beast howled and fled into the night, melting into the shadows of the forest. An uneasy silence fell over the road. The sheriff rushed over to Julie's car, pistol still at the ready. Did that thing hurt you, miss? His eyes were grim, haunted. No doubt he had also seen what she had in those brief glimpses under the headlights. Julie shook her head, pulse racing. No, I'm all right. She peered at the dark woods where the creature had disappeared, a chill running down her spine. So what exactly is the Beast of Bray Road? Is it a real werewolf? Or Bigfoot kind of creature? Maybe a mutated human? Maybe a man with some disease? Or maybe something we have yet to uncover? Let me know what you guys think the Beast of Bray Road truly is, or if you've had any encounters with it down below, or if you know somebody that has. If you've had any paranormal encounters that you'd like to share with me, I would love to hear them. You can go ahead and email me at brittanybrierghosts@gmail.com. Make sure to tune in on Wednesday for the second episode of my podcast, Supernatural Sessions. It's available on Spotify and Apple, and you can also watch it right here. In the meantime, make sure to like this video, hit the subscribe button, and until my next one, I love you guys. Bye.